My dear students, welcome to DM Pannale Classes YouTube channel. Now we will discuss 4 more questions. Question number 34. Find the solution of the pair of linear equations by graphically method. Okay, here the linear a pair of linear equations are given. Find the solution by using graphically. It means to find the values of x and y by using graphical method. First we have to construct a table. Because of this, here first equation x plus y is equal to 7. Okay, here y is equal to plus x is transposed to right hand side, we get y is equal to 7 minus x. Okay, here put x is equal to some desired values. X is equal to 1 or 2 and 3. Okay, here put x is equal to 1, we get y is equal to 7 minus 1, y is equal to 6, x is equal to y is equal to 5, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4. Okay, next a second equation, 3x minus y is equal to 1, y is equal to minus y is transposed to right hand side and 1 is transposed to left hand side, we get y is equal to uh, we get y is equal to get y is equal to 3x minus 1. Okay, here again put x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1, and x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3 into 1 1, sorry, 3 into 1 3, 3 minus 1, y is equal to 2. Similarly put x is equal to 2, we get y is equal to 5. Okay, here by using these two table to draw the graph. Okay, now okay, here we consider the scale. X values and y values are small. Because of this, we consider the scale is like this. Okay, x and y axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Okay, here by using the above tables to plotting the graph. Okay, to plotting the graph. Okay, here this line is x plus y is equal to 7. Here x is equal to uh, x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1, sorry, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 6. Okay, this point. And similarly x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3, we consider this point. X is equal to 3, y is equal to 4. Okay, here joining these 3 points, then we get this line. This line represents the equation x plus y is equal to 7. Similarly by using second table, then we plotting the graph like this. Okay, here we know that the graph of linear equations always a straight line. Okay, here this point is x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1, and here x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, and again x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, this point. Okay, joining these points, we get again a straight line. Okay, like this. Okay, here this is first line and this is a second line. These two lines intersect at a single point, that is this x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5. Okay, this is the values of x and y. Okay, this is the procedure to plotting the graph by using this graph to find the values of x is equal to x values and y values. X is equal to 2, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5. Okay, here we observe that the scheme of evaluation. Suppose we construct a tables, we award 2 mark. Drawing two straight line, we award 1 mark. Identifying the intersecting straight line, we award and points answers, we award 1 mark. 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1, for total 4 mark graph. Okay, I hope this discussion is understood. Okay, question number 35. Here there are 5 terms in an arithmetic progression. 5 terms. The sum of these terms is 55, and fourth term is 5 more than the sum of first two terms. Find the terms of the arithmetic progression. It means to find by using given data to find terms of an AP. Terms of an AP, it means A1, A2, A3. To find the terms of an AP, first we have to find uh, first term and common difference D. Okay, our testing question is like this. In an arithmetic progression, a sixth term is one more than twice the third term. The sum of fourth and fifth term is 5 times second terms. Find the 10th term, okay, of the arithmetic progression. Here in this case, to find a 10th term, to find 10th term of the arithmetic progression, it means to find a10. To find a10, here we know that a10 is equal to a plus 9d. Okay, first we have to find the values of a and d by using given data. This is a second question. Okay, here now we will discuss the first solution of first questions. Okay, according to given condition, we write the let the first term of AP are a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and a plus 4d. Their sum is 55. It is given according to given condition. We write this. Okay, we write this one. So here their sum is 55. Here a 5 times a, 10 times d, a 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 5 times a plus 10 d are there. This is equal to 5a plus 10d is equal to 55. Here dividing throughout by 5, because 5 is divisible by 5, 10 is also divisible by 5, and 55 is also divisible by 5. After simplification we get this result. This is called equation number 1. A plus 2d is equal to 11. Similarly, according to given condition, a4 is equal to first term plus second term plus 5. Okay, here a4 is equal to here we know that a4 is equal to a plus 3d. A plus 3d is the fourth term of an AP. A1 is equal to a, and a2 is equal to a plus d, and 5 as it is. Here a minus, okay, a in LHS a plus 3d, and RHS a plus d plus 5. In RHS 2 times of a mine, okay, a is transposed into right hand side. We get a plus 3d is equal to a plus d plus 5. A minus 2d is equal to minus 5. This is called equation number 2. Okay, here adding equation 1 and 2, or from equation 1 and 2, after simplification we get a, because plus 2d and minus 2d get cancelled. Then after simplification we get a values. Okay, this is equal to from equation 1 and 2, or adding equation 1 and 2, we get here this and this get cancelled. A plus a is equal to 2a, 2a is equal to 6, and a is equal to 3. This is our first uh, term. Substitute a is equal to 3 in equation 1, and after simplification we get d is equal to 4. Okay, 3 plus 2d is equal to 11, 2d is equal to 11 minus 3, 2d is equal to 8. Okay, 2 ones are 2 fours are, therefore d is equal to d is equal to 4. Therefore the 5 terms of the AP are okay, 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 4 11, 11 plus 4 15, 15 plus 4 is equal to 19. Okay, this is the 5 terms of the AP. Or some we consider alternate method. Then okay, here one note is there, that is mark should be given for any correct alternative method also. Okay, next, second question. According to given information, a6 is equal to a6 is equal to a6 is equal to 2a3 plus 1, 2a3 plus 1. Okay, a6 is equal to a plus 5d, a3 is equal to a plus 2d, multiplying this by a plus 2d by 2 plus 1 as it is. Then okay, here these two terms are transposed to left hand side. We get okay, we get a minus a plus d is equal to 11. This is called equation number 1. Similarly, a second condition is there like this: a4 plus a5 is equal to 5 times a2. Then a4 is equal to a plus 3d, a4 is equal to a plus 4d, and a2 is equal to a plus d. Then here this is equal to a plus a 2a 2a, okay, 2a 2 okay okay 2a, okay, a plus a 2a, 2a is transposed to left hand side, right hand side. We get minus 2a, and 5d is transposed into left hand side. Okay, here 3d plus 4d is equal to 7d, and this we get this result. 7d minus 5d is equal to 2d is equal to 3a. A is equal to 2d by 3. Okay, here substitute equation 2, or substituting the values of a in equation 1, we get d is equal to, okay, here uh, take LCM. LCM is 3. LCM is 3. Minus 2d plus 3d is equal to 3. 3 is transposed to right hand side. 3 into 1 is equal to 3. Therefore, d is equal to 3. Okay. Substitute the values of d in equation 2. We get a is equal to, we get a is equal to, okay, a is equal to 2. Okay, a is equal to 2. A is equal to 2. Okay, here this is our a. Here now we find the value, values of, to find the values of a and d. Substituting a and d in 10th term, we get a10 is equal to a is equal to 2 plus 9 times 3. 27 plus 2 is equal to 29. This is 8. 10 is equal to 29. Therefore 10th term is 29. Okay, this is the procedure to find the 10th term of an AP. Okay, next move on to next question number 36. Okay, a tower and a pole stand vertically, on the same level ground. It is observed that the angle of diffraction of top and foot of the pole, from the top of the tower height 60 meter. This is tower, and angle is 30 degree. This is angle 30 degree and 6 degree respectively. Find the height of the pole. This is CD is our height, pole. CD is our CD. This is our pole. Okay, by using this information, by using this graph, to find height of the pole. It means to find the CD, or we consider CD is equal to H. Already it is given. CD is equal to H is equal to question mark. Okay, by using this here angle, the angle A is equal to angle C. Okay, angle 60, this is equal to angle D. Okay, by using this information uh, to find solution of this question. Okay, here height of the tower 60 meter, it is given. Height of the pole CD BH meter, because we don't know its height. Our aim is to find this H. Here B is equal to CD is equal to H. B is equal to C is equal to H. B is equal to CD is equal to H here, because B D C E this is a rectangle. Opposite sides are equal. Because of this, EB is equal to CD is equal to H. Okay, next. Okay, BD is equal to BD is equal to BD is equal to BD is equal to EC is equal to X, and AE is equal to 60 minus H. A is equal to here, this is equal to AB minus, this is our H. Here A is equal to, this is equal to this is H. Okay, AB minus this this, we get A. Okay, therefore A is equal to 60 minus h meter. Also here already I told this angle ACE is equal to 30 degree and angle AD is equal to 60 degree. Okay, here we consider triangle AEC. AEC is equal to, from figure we consider triangle AEC. Here tan 30 degree is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. Okay, A is equal to 60 minus h and EC is equal to x. Okay, here tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. This is standard angle. Therefore here x is equal to root 3 minus 60 times h. This is called case number 1. Similarly, we consider the triangle ABD. ABD. Okay, here tan 60 degree is equal to, again, opposite side divided by adjacent side. Opposite side divided by adjacent side. Okay, tan 60 degree is equal to root 3 and AB is equal to 60 and BD is equal to x. Okay, here x is transposed into left hand side and root 3 is transposed into right hand side. We get equation 2, that is x is equal to 60 by root 3 from equation 1 and equation 2, or equation LHS of equation 1 and equation 2 are same, then RHS is also same. Okay, here this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Here root 3 is transposed into right hand side. We get root 3 into root 3. Okay, here 60 minus h is equal to 60 as it is. Root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3, because we know that root a into root a is equal to a. 3 ones are 3 20s are. Okay, is equal to 20. 60 minus h is equal to 20 and h is equal to what? 60 minus 20. Therefore h is equal to 40. Therefore h is the height of the pole is 40 meter. This is the solution of question number 36. Okay, next move on to question number 37. Okay, a container opened from the top is in the form of frustum of a cone. We know that the definition for frustum of a cone. Here the height of this cone is given, that is 16 centimeter, with the radii of its lower and upper ends is 8 centimeter, 20 centimeter respectively. Find the cost of the milk which can be completely filled the container at the rate of 20 rupees per liter. Take phi is equal to 3.1416, or simply we write phi is equal to 3.14. Okay, by using here the diagram is like this. This is height of the frustum of a cone. This is slant height L, and this is radius, this is 8 centimeter, and this is also radius, this is 20 centimeter. Okay, here it is given h is equal to 16 h is equal to 16 centimeter, r1 is equal to 8 centimeter, r2 is equal to 20 centimeter. Okay, here frustum of a cone, volume of frustum of a cone is, this is the standard formula. This is equal to, okay, here substituting the values of r1 square, r2 square, r1, r2, phi and h. Okay, like this. Okay, after simplification we get this result. Okay, this and this. Okay, finally we get cm3, because to find volume this is equal to, here 1 liter is equal to, we know that this result 1 liter is equal to 1000 cm cube. Okay, here 1 liter is equal to 1000 cm cube. Cost of 1000 cm cube is equal to 20 rupees. But what about 10,450 cm cube milk is equal to 20 times 10,450 by 1000. After simplification we get this result. Here 1010 get cancelled, we get rs 209. Therefore cost of the milk which can be completely filled the container is rs 209 rupees. Okay, move on to next question. Okay, here this is standard result. We know that how to prove this result. Okay, state and prove Pythagoras theorem. Here this question, okay, this 38 question is state and prove Pythagoras theorem. Okay, here we write the statement of this theorem, we award 1 mark question. Okay, given data in a triangle ABC, in a triangle ABC, angle B is equal to what? Angle B is equal to angle B is equal to 90 degree. Okay, to prove this result, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Construction is BD perpendicular to AC. Okay, here we consider two triangles. Proof ABC and ABD. Angle A is equal to angle A because this is common angle. Angle B is equal to angle D. Data and construction. Therefore, because of these two results, we write these two triangles are similar triangles. Okay. Because of this, we can we write this result. Okay, here AB by AD is equal to AC by AB. Okay, cross multiplication, AB into AB is equal to AB square. AB square is equal to AC into AD. This is case number 1. Similarly, we consider triangle ABC, original triangle ABC and BDC. Angle C is equal to angle C because common angle. Angle B is equal to angle D. Data and construction. Because of these two results, then we write these two triangles are similar triangle. Okay, here these two triangles are similar triangle. By using this information to write BC by DC is equal to AC by BC. Again, cross multiplication, we get BC square is equal to AC into DC. Okay, here this is case number 2. Adding equation 1 and 2, we get this is equal to, okay, here AB square plus BC square is equal to AC into AD plus AC into DC. Here we observe that in RHS, AC is a common factor. Take outside, the remaining terms are AD plus DC. Okay, here AD plus DC is equal to AC. From figure, AC into AC is equal to AC square. AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. This is our required result, hence proved. Okay, this is proof of Pythagorean theorem. Okay. Uh, Thank you so much, my dear students, watching for this video. Okay, this is the complete solutions with discussions of SSLC, examination, annual examination, subject mathematics. Okay, once again, thank you so much for all my dear students.